Oh, dang it. It disappeared. Okay, there we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Hero77 here, and we are being as professional as we possibly can here tonight on December 21st, 2019. With me by my side, as always, is Sagittarically speaking, and we will have more join the broadcast momentarily. But for right now, I'd like to thank everybody for popping in, and I'd like to thank you, Sagittarically speaking, for doing this broadcast with me. Thank you, kind sir. What is your word for tonight?
I think the word for tonight is winter solstice. It's the shortest day of the year.
The shortest day of the year.
Yep. There's more darkness today than there is any other day of the year.
No wonder it got dark at 4 o'clock. Oh man, okay. So that makes total sense then. And as you can see, well, you can't see, but I can see in the left hand of my corner, there are no viewers right now. So, we could pretty much talk about anything we want to. Don't you want to talk about anything pretty much you want to?
Well, a lot of times when I'm sitting in the dark, I talk about whatever it is I feel like talking about. And some of these other people, they might be having a hard time finding their way to your channel unless they have a flashlight or something.
Oh yeah, because I have a dark channel.
Well, and it's dark out. It got dark earlier than usual.
Yes, that, and I do actually literally have a dark channel. I have a hard time navigating through it.
Well, I can understand that.
Sure.
But if it wasn't for the darkness, there could be no light. So,
hey, philosopher, eh? That's pretty good. And if there is no darkness just before the light, that means that it is darkest before the dawn. Haha. See, so I stepped that in there. We think.
Well, I think that's pretty perceptive of you.
But speaking of darkness, man, I'll tell you what, I had a weird dream the other night. It was a weird dream because I had it twice. And here's the weird part about it. Before you jump in there and start asking me questions, let me just go ahead and get through this real quick, and then we'll jump to the next subject. Here's the thing, my brother, and I do consider you a brother from another mother, and so do I. The same with Armor Up.
Why are you talking so fast?
Am I?
Yeah, you sound like we're at auction, and I got to raise a flag if I want to put a bid in on something.
Well, man, maybe that's the whole point. Is sometimes during our broadcast, I feel like I talk too slow, and then people are just like, "Oh man, this guy's boring as fuck." They don't get us. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, well,
By the way, pardon the language, by the way, but you know what? This is an all broadcast channel, so we
all right. So we're 3 minutes in. You've burned your first out of 5 cuss words you have for the whole broadcast.
Awesome. Wait, that's probably not awesome, is it?
That's fine. You still got. I mean, as long as you don't average more than one every 3 minutes, this can be like an hour-long podcast.
All right, cool. So listen, here's about my dream. Was I going to tell you about the dream, or?
That's what you were going to say. You had it twice. The dream was so nice that you had it twice.
Well, here's the weird thing. Okay, so my mom's ex-husband.
Are we still talking about your dream?
Yeah, we're talking about the dream right now. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah. So in the dream, her ex-husband. Say that 3 times fast.
Why is he an ex? Like he was the ex before a current ex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good question, by the way. I'm glad you pointed it out, or I would have made myself look like a fool.
Well, I was just trying to figure out maybe you're talking about his shirt size or something. I didn't know.
Right? Yeah, no, that could very well be too, because he was a pretty big guy. But so is my stepdad. Well, anyway, so back to the dream. So yeah, I dreamt that this dude had opened up a pizza restaurant, and he was going to take us to the premiere of his pizza restaurant. Ow, my ear! And so,
do you remember the name of this so-called pizza restaurant?
Nah.
Okay, we'll keep going.
It was the pizza restaurant without a name.
All right, the XX Pizza Restaurant. Go ahead.
Yeah, there you go. Well, so for some weird reason, it was a far ways away. So
Was it X extremely far?
I would say so. And good pun, by
Okay.
the way, my man. Slap you
All
high
right.
five over the internet. But no, man, I'll tell you what. It was so far away that he stopped at a Chinese restaurant on the way and said, "Okay, we can snack on anything we want, but don't fill up because we're gonna go to the pizza restaurant."
All
So
right. So what did you get at the Chinese restaurant?
I don't know. I might got some Chinese noodles and shrimp or something like that.
But you didn't get any extra shrimp?
Oh boy. No.
Okay. All right, well keep going.
All right. So we stop at the Chinese restaurant. He's like, just don't fill up because I'm going to take you to the pizza restaurant. So I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, man, this is crazy. What is this guy doing with my mom? Like he's with my mom. My mom obviously divorced him for a reason.
Right. But this in your dream, they're still together.
Well, they got back together in my dream.
Oh, okay.
And
all right.
So the weird thing is, while I'm having this dream, I turned to my mom and I said, "Man, I had a dream just like this the other day." And I'm like, "Dude, I can't believe you got back together with this guy, and what in the hell's going on? This is incredibly weird. It's like my dream's coming true." I said more like a nightmare, but it was weird that I had mentioned that I had a dream inside of a dream. Have you ever done that? Like have a dream inside of a dream?
Honestly, I don't know for sure that I have or that I haven't because I'm usually dreaming when and if that has ever occurred. So I can't honestly answer that question, but I'm not aware of it. But keep going.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, then we got to this van. We were going down the road, went to Chinese restaurant. We got kicked out. And then,
you got kicked out?
Yeah, I think maybe I spilt soy sauce over the floor or something.
Okay. So it was your fault.
Yeah, it was totally my fault. Like,
now, did you do it on purpose or was it strictly an accident?
It was strictly an accident, man. I knocked over like 8 bottles of soy sauce.
Oh, wow. So they probably let you slide like on the first 6 or 7, but that 8th one, they were like, get the heck out of here.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, we went there. We were heading.
Did you ever make it to the pizza restaurant?
I was getting ready to say we never did make it to the pizza place.
So it's kind of like Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, but insert XX in his restaurant.
Yeah, man. And
they actually did make it to White Castle, but it took a long time.
You didn't make it to White Castle? I forgot. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Speaking of movies, I hear you've seen the new Star Wars movie.
I watched it last night on my phone. And
yeah, that's a small screen, man. It's like taking the big screen to the small screen. Go ahead, my man.
You know what though? When you hold the phone up about, I don't know, let's say 12 to 14 inches from your line of sight, your from your face, and then I stand and then I look over at the TV sitting on the TV stand, sitting right next to, like literally right next to my hand, holding the phone. The screens are actually the same size.
What?
I mean, the screen, the television screen is much bigger, but with it being so much further away, the actual screen size in front of me is the same as the phone that I'm holding. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's all in your perspective.
Yeah. So, actually, I think my telephone screen has a higher pixel ratio than my television screen does. So, I actually enjoy watching things on my phone versus the TV, I think.
Yeah, I don't know, man. When I was a little kid, I used to do the same thing with a ViewMaster. Like I'd stick my eyes almost inside the ViewMaster, and then I would turn all the lights off, and which is weird because it's hard to view things through a ViewMaster if you got your lights off. But I would turn just the one light on, and then I'd sit back for a minute and I'd pretend like I was sitting there watching a movie or something, like I'd flick the thing really, really quick so it'd go by, so it looked like a motion was going by.
And my brother showed me a fancy phone he had that had a projector built into the bottom of the phone, like next to where the battery cable, or maybe it was the top, like next to where like the headphone jack would go. And it would put a projection on on a screen or a white wall. Like you could set the phone down and use it as a projector. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh man, I wish I had a projector on my phone. You know what I would project? I would project every single one of our Shifty Sundays.
So it would be like S is for the bum ba bum ba. That you would be playing that all the time.
I would be playing it the whole friggin' time. And I'll tell you what, S is for something extraordinary. No, I don't know. S is for how we shifted so far away. Isn't that how it goes?
Do you at least I know I'm not the only one that doesn't have it memorized.
Yeah, but I think S is for the things that shifted far away.
Oh, no, maybe you should bring it up so we can look at it more closely. Find out what all these letters are for.
Wait, I got an idea. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's my idea. I'm going to guess what it is, and then I will play what it is after I've guessed it.
Well, I get to guess too then, and if there's anyone in chat, we'll include them.
All right, cool. That sounds like fun. Do you want to go first?
Well, first, okay. What does the S stand for? What?
I don't know.
S is for what?
I don't. You have to guess it. That's the whole point of the game.
I know, but I mean, what is your guess?
Oh, okay. Well, my guess is my guess, not guessed. My guess is for the things that have shifted so far away. How about that?
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go with S's for shift as well.
Okay.
And is there anyone in chat?
I don't think there's anybody in chat. We have just 3 watchers.
All right. I want to bring it up just to make sure nobody's guessing.
No, nobody's guessing, man. I got it up here.
I know, but I was going to bring it up too.
Well, yeah, you can bring. I'm not saying you couldn't. You can bring it up too. I mean, it is your business.
All right. Oh wow! I see our cheers icon.
Oh yeah, I forgot I put cheers in. Yeah, I was just screwing around, with the
Older Greg agrees. He says shift sounds right. So
wait, where's Older Greg?
He's in chat. He just popped in.
Oh, you know what? My chat runs a little slower in the yard stream.
He literally just typed it.
Oh man, how come I can't see chat?
All right, so let's hear what the S stands for.
Wait, shouldn't it be H?
Well, we got to do S first.
I know we. Oh, I thought we were done with that. I'm sorry. So you're gonna wait for chat to say it, or what not? I have shifty as my answer. Shifted like we shifted. What was your answer? Uh-oh. Hello? Am I alone?
You couldn't hear me?
No, you must have moved.
All right. No, yeah. I agree with you on shift. And Euler agrees. Now let's play the song and see what the song says.
Now wait a minute. We got to do all the letters.
But I thought we would just do one at a time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Like good, clean fun. Let me take my kitten gloves off here. And
so remember to stop it before it gets to the next letter.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
That sounds like fun, dude. All right, hang on. It's how come I can't see the comments? That's weird. And I don't have to pull up a screen because it's just,
Yeah, we just have to play it. Even though you could bring it up if you wanted.
That's too much work.
All right.
You know how I am. Oh, yes. Okay. Hang on. Let me get it. Oh, okay. Open with. I'll have to go with Power Play movies. There we go. Power Play. Because my Windows is not working for some reason.
Huh.
Is for the asses that have disappeared.
Oh,
It's for the asses that have disappeared. We were all wrong.
yeah.
How are we going to get our own theme song wrong? You think the people at Cheers knew the Cheers theme song?
Did they?
Well, I'm sure that if you asked them, the people that were on the show,
Oh, yeah.
they could sing it word for word. We don't even. So we're 0 for 1. So now we're on H. So what does H stand for?
I think H stands for hosses, like Hoss avocado. The hot what?
That's funny.
Yeah, Hoss. If I remember correctly, it's H is for Hoss. They've changed, my dear.
Okay, yeah, I see it. I see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
So like Haas avocados, like the Mandela effect on how they changed the Haas.
Mhm.
That's a real possibility, I guess. But I don't know. I'm going to go with my own theory. H is for the huh.
No, not huh.
Oh yeah. You know what?
Huh?
I can't think of anything. Let's see what Euler Greg has to say.
All right, we'll wait for Euler Greg. Sure.
Oh, he says, "Don't wait on me. He can't stay holiday stuff. Just stopping by to leave a like and say hi."
Oh,
All right, so he's already opted out.
Okay. So who we have?
Thanks for joining us, Euler Greg. Nevertheless, hope you can get around to listening later. All right, so we're probably about to be 0-2. Let's see what H stands for.
All right.
H is for Haas. It's changed, my dear.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what does it say? Haas has changed, my dear.
Yeah.
And is it referring to the avocado?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So that's like on the. Are you able to read it? What does?
No, she doesn't have like. She just has Haas. H is for Haas. That's all she has on here. What do you mean read it? Like what? Like that? Uh-oh. You still there, man?
The word Haas. How does she spell it on the video?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hass.
Okay, so you were right.
Yeah.
All right, so you got one. I'm still 0-2, and you got one. All right, keep going.
Okay, we got I.
I is for. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I don't know this. So you got it right there in front of you. You're probably reading it.
No.
All right.
I'm on the same letter we were. I am. I'm not. Look, you see my hands, nothing up my sleeve.
I can't see your hands.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All right, so what does I stand for?
Okay. I'm gonna say I stands for in extraordinary? No. And intelligent? No. Man, I don't even. Let me sing the song in my head. Hold on. This is for blah blah blah. H is for I is. No, can't be everything.
I think it's incredible.
Oh, you think it's incredible?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you say incredible. I'm gonna go with irritating.
Okay.
I don't know, man. But are you ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Oh!
Incredible. Lots of changes to our edible.
Oh my gosh. You got it totally right, dude.
Yeah, well, I remember the changes to my edibles because when she sings that part, I always think of like marijuana edibles.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what somebody I know takes those, yeah. Okay, F.
Yeah, now we're back to F for Shifty. F. What is F for? And by the way, we both got one. We're tied.
Okay. F is for all of the. Oh boy. F is for, I'm gonna say no, not fascination. Oh boy. It has to be like a change or something, right?
Well, I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
Let's see here.
I'm going to go with friends. It's for the friends.
Ooh, yeah, that could be it. That could be it, right. That could be like F is for the friends that we've made in here. No.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah.
That's my final answer.
You know what I'm gonna go with, my good friend?
What's that?
I'm gonna say F is for freaky. I'm not gonna say exactly why because I don't remember, but I remember F being for freaky.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can see how that would work because it is Shifty is kind of freaky.
Freaky. Let's see if I can. All right. I go ahead and we don't have anybody chat, do we?
Let me double check. Zombie Cat Club, high lurking as usual.
Oh, okay. Did they
But
have
no answers to our conundrum.
freaky? Because Mandela effects are all the buzz. Yep. I think I got that one right.
All right, well, let's hear it.
Now remember, I don't have these in front of me.
All right, I'm trusting you to play honestly.
Okay.
F is freaky because Mandela effects are all the buzz.
Oh, shoot, F is freaky.
Yeah.
Who would have known? F could be so freaky.
Now, what do you think T is for, my good friend?
But who would have known F could be so freaky, you know?
Freaky.
So now we're up to T.
Yeah.
T is for the time.
I think you got that right. I think. Let me see if I can think of it in my head. T is for too much time that's ran too fast.
The time we spent in here, I think. Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure it's time. I can't do the rest of the lyrics, but I'm pretty sure the T was for time.
By the way, we got. I'm ahead by one, but if we both get this right, we're tied again. I think.
No, you would still be ahead by one.
Wait a minute. What?
If you're ahead by one and we both get it right, then you'd still be ahead by one.
All right. I'm going to go with time also because I don't think it's turbulence.
Right. And I'm pretty sure it's not turpentine.
Right. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here it goes.
And T is for time that's running fast.
Ah, time that's running fast.
There we go.
Yeah.
We got that one in.
Now we're just down to Y.
Uh-oh. Okay, for the win. How about that?
Well, I mean, technically for the tie, if I can get this one right.
I know, but somebody's got to win.
Well, maybe I'll get it wrong.
Right. Okay, I'll let you go first.
Play the last one over again. Can you do that?
T is for time that's running fast.
Oh yeah, T is for time that's running fast. Y is
I think I got it. I think I got it in my head.
all right. Well, what do you got?
Y is for your memories. Hope they last.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and play it because that sounds right to me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y is for your memories. Hope they last.
All right.
If it's not a fun day,
I do remember this
join
part.
me shifty Sunday for Emmys.
All right. So that was a fun game, my good sir.
Yeah, you know, it's really pathetic how bad we knew our own theme song.
I know, man. That was sad.
I wonder if Armour was here, if he would have done a lot better.
I'm sure he was. Even for a man his age, he's got a lot better memory than we do.
Well, he is the scrupulous one, that is for sure.
Right. Did you hear what I? Okay, never mind. But no, seriously though, for an old guy, Armour does pretty good.
Yeah, for an old man been to the war and always gets put with the, yeah.
So,
in other words, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm just agreeing with you.
Cool, man. Yeah, just go with the flow. That's all you got to do nowadays is go with the flow. Oh, I got a good little rap song I just thought of on the spot. You ready?
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Oh crap, that was making you tired. You just yawned. You got to go with the flow to get what you know. Sometimes you may even have to
drop a weight on your toe.
Yes. That's brilliant. I love that. Drop a weight on your toe. So before you get up, remember to play Monopoly and don't pass go because everything's changed.
Go, Joe.
Well, I was going to say that, but thank you for completing it for me.
You're welcome.
I was stuck on that one. Why did we only have 4 people watching? What's going on tonight? Is there anything?
Well, it's not our typical broadcast time, so
yeah,
it is the Friday before Christmas. I'm sure a lot of people are doing their last minute holiday shopping. So one of the things I thought we might talk about are the most popular Christmas gifts for this year. What do you think? What do you think most people are getting for Christmas?
Coal.
Well, yeah, but besides that.
Oh, okay. I would say probably one of the new popular devices. I would say,
right? You would think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, according to Amazon.com, the top 10 Christmas gifts are not what you would expect.
Huh. Well, read it.
For instance,
yeah.
There's a calendar, a 2020 Pooping Pooches White elephant gag gift calendar. It's basically photographs of dogs taking a poop.
Okay, that's pretty gross.
Yeah, and it's funny the faces that dogs make when they know you're watching them poop. They almost seem like they would rather you turn away, don't they?
I don't know because I haven't paid that much attention to my dog while it was pooping. So
Gotcha.
I don't
And
know.
then there's the Would You Rather book of silly, challenging, and downright hilarious questions. Remember, we've
Oh,
even played that game before. Remember?
I don't. I can. Yeah. Wait, no. Didn't we play sort of like we played What Would You Do? Didn't we?
Yeah, it's kind of kind of different, but it was still hypothetical situations, nevertheless. Remember, we were creating hypothetical situations and then asking people what they would do in that situation, basically.
Yeah. Well, what would you rather? What you rather? What would you rather? Would you rather? That's a game that me and my wife and daughter play all the time. Would you rather? My daughter loves it. It's when you take like, for an example, would you rather? Let's see here. Would you rather get your foot smashed by a 50-pound weight or eat a chocolate and salami sandwich?
Yeah, again, exactly.
Yeah. It's stuff like that. It's kind of like gross things. Like you don't really have like there's two choices, but both of them are just terrible, you know? But you basically pick the best of the worst, basically.
But we've had like some crazy over the years. We've had crazy like what do I have? Phenomenal.
Occurrences, happenings.
Could you hear me?
No.
My bad. I was talking the whole time. Well, we have had all these phenomenal like years of like of where a weird obscure gift becomes the craze. Like remember like the year of the Tickle Me Elmo, everybody had to have one of
Oh
those.
gosh. Yeah.
I can't recall over the last or even since then really anything that's kind of been close to that. Can you think of any gifts since then that have kind of fell into that category?
It seems like to me when the what they call those the hoverboards when they came out, that seemed to be like a big craze.
Oh yeah, that was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because you saw lots of YouTube videos of people opening them and trying to do them in their living room and falling on their ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was there not a couple of YouTube videos about the hoverboards like bursting into flames?
Well, I'm thinking of not the hoverboards, but the thing where you stand on it and the segways or whatever they're called.
Oh yeah, no, I was thinking about the hoverboards. They had a recall, and these things would overheat and like burst into flames or whatever.
Have you ever seen either one of those items in real life, like in person, or just seen it on videos?
I have only seen them in videos, actually.
Yeah.
But I did actually. I might have seen one when Toys R Us was still a thing. But you know, since but that's I'd never really like purchased one or seen one out of the box or like like you said up close and personal.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what this year's Tickle Me Elbow is or anything close to that.
Who knows? It might be like the latest game system, or maybe it's the latest video game, or maybe it's the latest who knows? But it's not really as high as you would think it would be for one particular. Like if you could pick one particular item out of all the hundreds of items that are out there, I don't think there's anything out there this year really that stands out amongst all of those hundreds of items.
Right. Yeah, I concur. And what cracks me up is there's so many there's so many different gaming platforms now. Like I think Xbox just announced that they're putting out the new Xbox 10 or whatever they're calling the new one.
Huh.
And then you got all these different platforms on your phone, and then you got Nintendo, you got PlayStation.
You've cut out again. Like seriously, I can't. If you're talking, I can't hear you.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like if I'm not on this screen, then you can't hear me. So my bad. But basically, what I'm getting at is it just seems like, and all these different games are trying to create these virtual realities where you actually spend. I mean, I personally know firsthand of a couple games that are on my phone that I don't know. I play maybe 20, 30 minutes a day, or sometimes I skip a day or two and I'll get on there for 20, 30 minutes. And there's people that literally spend their whole waking day from the time they wake up in this virtual reality of this game. So they're there if they're awake and they don't have any other obligation. They're all the time in this game. And I can't imagine always being in a game, like all my free time being spent in a virtual reality game. To me, that just seems kind of like, I don't know. Real life seems virtual reality enough than to go even deep. Talking about a dream within a dream, that's kind of what that seems like, if you know what I mean.
It all comes back to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I knew I was going for something there. I just didn't know it at that time.
Yeah. I mean, it's really a sad state of affairs when I think that there's a larger group of our population that finds some type of virtual reality that they're comfortable in, and they spend way too much time in that virtual nest, that virtual safe zone, that virtual comfort zone that they found for themselves. But it's not tangible. It's not brick and mortar. You can't physically stand there. You're just mentally, consciously there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely, man. There's always all kinds of escapism that we like to go to. Like for a long time, it was television, and then after that, it was internet, and then after that, it was video games. But I do find that there is a healthy balance between a sort of like you can escape for a little while, but it's every once in a while you gotta put down the controller or you gotta put down your phone and just be with yourself, just be with whoever's out there and
exactly. Yeah. And not to mention your friends and your family and your kids and your dog, may want to go for a nice walk in the park. Your kid might want to go spend some quality time with you. Your girlfriend might want to actually have you look into her eyes while you're, eating your microwave meal in minutes,
Okay.
But I'm not putting anyone down. I'm not judging. I'm just stating things that I have observed, and I'm making note of it. The other thing is, for instance, you have again, I love the people that show up for our broadcast and that are in our chat, and I'm not really naming names or even mentioning them per se, but then I go to other streams and I'll see people like let's say I go into a stream this morning like at 10 a.m. I'll see certain people that frequent the Mandela streams in there. No big deal. I mean, it's a Mandela stream. I'm in there. They're in there. It's good to see them. But then I'll check back like on another stream, totally unrelated channel, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll pop in a stream and look in the chat, and I'll see a lot of the same names. And then, like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 hours later, I might get back on YouTube and I pop up a chat, a live stream, and I'll see these same people. And I'm like, how are these people always online and always in a live stream? It's almost like they never stop being in live. It's almost like essentially you could sit in YouTube all day long and find a new live stream and just jump, kind of like bar hopping, but instead of bar hopping, you're live stream hopping. I really do think that that's a thing that is kind of I mean, I guess maybe I'm just new and I'm just stating the obvious, but are you aware of this phenomenon?
I'm slightly aware, but I know it does happen. Like, I'll do it sometimes myself. I'll get kind of caught up in it where I'll even be on a live stream like we're doing one tonight. Like, often I'll find my times, and Shifty Sunday, I'll find sometimes I'm hopping to someone else's live stream to check them out. Just simply because, number one, I'm curious as to who's all in there.
So you're telling me that while we are doing a live stream, you're actually entering a different live stream while doing it? That's taking it pretty extreme.
Yeah. I'd say, oh man, I gotta. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Take over.
All right. So anyway, I guess what I'm saying, because I mean, obviously, I can't say, well, what are you doing here if I'm already here too? That's kind of the pot calling the kettle black. And I do like to jump in different live streams, and I guess that's the reason why I noticed. And not to say that people shouldn't be in live streams, because that's what live streams are for. But I can't imagine spending all day, every day, jumping from live stream to live stream. And to realize that actually is happening, I guess, is a new thing for me. Like, I just didn't realize that you could literally do it all day, every day if you really wanted to. And I can't imagine why anybody would really ever want to. But then again, is it really that much different than spending the whole day in a particular virtual reality video game, or building up an avatar in a game, or spending all day at your local, I don't know, barbershop or hangout place where you hang out with certain, at the park where you hang out with certain people or a certain crowd or whatever. I mean, I guess it's just really a virtual way of finding a place where you fit in and you feel comfortable and you have a comfort zone. But I don't know. I guess it seems like a lot can get lost in virtual reality versus real reality. And I hope that anybody out there that is listening can take away from this that there's just as much substance, if not more, in real life interactions than there is in all these different virtual ones. And sometimes, though, when you are in a position where you're kind of isolated and you don't really have a lot of friends or family around you, you can actually make, and the fact that you can make substantial real life connections with people online is a good thing. So I don't know. I guess there should just be some form of balance, hopefully, for everybody. And that's all I'm really trying to say on that. I'm not trying to run the topic in the ground, but it just kind of threw me off when I realized how much this is actually occurring. And I think that it's moving in a direction where it's just becoming more and more commonplace, and more people are excessivizing in such things. So But if it's what keeps you sane, it's what keeps you sane. And if it works for you, it works for you. So that's a good thing, I guess. Now, what happened to my host? Because I am running out of things to say. I can't go to my other screen for information, or you guys won't be able to hear me. Maybe I can do a split screen. See if it'll let me.
Okay, I apologize to everyone who had to deal with 10 minutes of dead air time. But my stomach really started to cramp up, and yeah, I do apologize for that. Saji, I know you're in there, buddy. Let me go ahead and pop you back in. Oh, man, I don't know what's going on there. Probably those fried sausages. All
All
right.
right. So I was trying to wing it without you, but can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm doing something right quick.
Oh, you're fine. But I tried to do a split screen and I kicked myself out.
Oh.
But
well, I tell you, oh my stomach. Oh man.
are you okay, my man?
Yeah, I don't think so. Listen here. Look, here's what I'm gonna do. Man, those fried sausages really mess with you. Oh God, I gotta sit down. Oh my God. Oh boy. I started getting this really bad cramps in my stomach, and when I went to go to the bathroom, like, nothing happened.
Oh yeah. Well, I hate when that happens. So been there, done that. But let's. So, are you able to continue the broadcast?
I'll be able to continue, my friend. I'm going to fight on.
All right. Well, bring up chat. We got a couple more in there.
Yeah, no. I see.
I would do it, but whenever I go there, you can't hear me, and I don't want to keep kicking myself out.
Oh, you mean like give the room a shout
Room
out?
a shout out. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, we have Monsieur Euler Greg. We have Zombie Cat Club. Hey, Op 3 Crimson is in the house. Hey, dude, did you get my invite? Lorraine Lamore is here. And of course, we have Sagittariusly Speaking. And did I mention we had Red Shirt Blues?
Yes, that was who popped up while you were gone.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, hey, again, guys, I apologize for leaving so abruptly for my co-host here and friend and partner in crime. Didn't have
Well,
enough.
we're not supposed to talk about our crimes, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be secret. I forgot.
That's all right.
No, seriously though, I do appreciate Lorraine Lamore for being here and Red Shirt Blues and Euler Greg. Thank you for hanging in. I know he popped out a little bit. Zombie Cat Club, thank you so much. You're an awesome lurker. And of course, OP3 Crimson, dude, if he's still watching. Now, OP3 Crimson, I sent you an invite. I don't know if you got it or not, but Pokemon Heart Gold randomized Zoolox stream 1221. Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to read that out loud.
So, Hebrew, curiosity. What would if you could if money was no object and you could have anything, any gift you wanted, but the only stipulation is that has to fit under the Christmas tree, what would you want?
Oh, man, that's a tough question. It has to fit under the Christmas tree?
Yeah, it has to be able to, you have to actually be able to carry it in the house, put it under the tree as a present.
Man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe the
So that like rules out, mansions and yachts and things of that nature.
I don't know, like a 25 a 32
World peace? Did you say world peace?
No, that will fit underneath the Christmas tree.
Oh, okay.
Like a 42-inch flat screen, 42-inch flat screen TV with 3D, like a 3D viewing or whatever. I guess that's
all right. So you would want to totally immerse yourself in this virtual reality phenomenon we've just been discussing.
My stomach's still cramping, guy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Do we need to temporarily shut down the broadcast and then come back on live in a little bit?
Well, actually, I was going to say, let's go ahead and kill the broadcast.
All right.
Oh my gosh, that feels so terrible.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us on this. What I forget what we called it.
Going in circles.
Going in circles. We just went in one big circle, and so we'll just wrap it up. And everybody if we don't see you before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, if not, we'll be right back. We'll be back later. Well, actually, my stomach cramps are starting to go away, but they're kind of like lingering,
Yeah. All right. Well, say goodbye to everybody.
Say goodbye, everybody.
All right. Good job.
Yeah. So, I had a lot more to talk about too. That's such a shame.
Well, we might come back on later. We'll see how it goes.
All right. Lorraine Lamore, I don't know what you mean by coupon fraud. And OP3 Crimson, the invite's still out there. So if you want to come on, I'll have to send you a new invite. All right. Good night, everybody. Do. Yeah, I want to end the